Hi guys, it's
Lauren
Lauren Daisy.
Daisy.
Welcome back to my channel. As you can probably tell, it's very comfy vibes today. Today we're just going to have a chit chat about my kind of predictions and hopes, I guess, for Bratz releases in 2023. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and let me know in the comments if you agree with my predictions and what you want to see as well. I started making a little list and everything of the dolls that I thought we would see. And then on Instagram, I saw doll.girly posted what is supposed to come out from from MGA in spring and fall of next year. And I was like, oh my god, no way. And there's not like real names for anything aside from ones that we really know have already been confirmed, but I think they kind of support my arguments for the ones that I've chosen. So we're going to go through those. Firstly, obviously we have the Pretty and Punk lineup. That one was confirmed and I'm really excited about that one. I really want to see what Sasha looks like because obviously, annoyingly, she didn't come out with the first line. She was completely missed out, so I'm really excited to see her this time around. I think we're also only getting Eaton this time, which makes sense. Like, I get why they're only doing him, but also it's a shame because I think out of all of them, he is my least favorite. Like, I love Cameron and Dylan's outfits. And Cameron's like motorbike and stuff. I think those were really cool parts of the original lineup. And then obviously the Tweevils 2-pack, which is like, oh my god, I'm so incredibly excited for that. It is going to be unreal. It is all I can talk about. And those are all ones that are supposed to be coming in spring of 2023. So then fall of 2023 is when it gets more interesting. So this Instagram account has posted there is going to be a series 3, which I'm excited about because that was what I predicted was that, well, predicted. I guess it's kind of obvious that there would be a series 3, but I felt like, yeah, there was definitely going to be a series 3. And I'm really excited because I like that we're getting other characters. As much as I love the core 4, I absolutely love when there are other characters introduced. I think that is so much fun. So no one is confirmed yet for series 3, but there are going to be 5 dolls. These are like my picks for who I think is going to be in the 5. I think just like before, there's going to be 4 girls and 1 boy. Now, I would have said Eaton, but I think because Eaton is coming out in the Pretty and Punk lineup, I think we're going to get Cade, which is I don't know if that's kind of a niche one or not. Does anyone remember Cade? Because Cade is like he's a big Bratz boy. Whereas like, you know, he's not in any of the movies. He's not in the TV show, anything like that. I'm pretty sure we've never had an animated version of him. I think he might be in one of the Bratz games. Maybe. But yeah, which is so weird because there have been a lot of Cade dolls made. For me, he's a real big contender. Him or Kobe. So Kobe is another Bratz boy that I feel like gets left out. I feel like there are 5 core Bratz boys. So if you have the 4 main Bratz girls, obviously Chloe, Jade, Sasha, Yasmin, and then you kind of have Megan, I would say, is probably closest to the 5th girl. Even though Dana came out before Megan, I would say that Megan is probably more the 5th member, especially considering Bratzillas, where we get Megan bumped up to in the main group. So if you have like them as the 5 gals, then I would say that the core 5 boys are definitely Cameron, Dylan, Eaton, Kobe, and Cade. I think it could be either of them. I'm personally hoping for Cade because I think he's just a bit of a cooler character. He's called the Viper and he's like, I don't know, I've just always really liked his dolls. I like the way that they design him. I like his hairstyle and everything like that. But I think if it's not him, then it'll be Kobe. Kobe was in the Starrin' and Stylin', is that what it's called? The very first Bratz movie ever. The only movie he's ever been in. And he's also in the Bratz Rock Angels game, I think. And in that he like dates Fiona. It burned into my memory. This level of the game where you go you like play as Yasmin, I think, and you have to like sneak off and take a picture of Kobe and Fiona like on this date, which is very odd. But anyway, so yeah, Kobe's another big character. I think they've probably had about the same amount of dolls made. Maybe Kobe's had a couple more. But yeah, they are, for me, I think the two that I would assume. I mean, maybe it'll be Eaton, but I feel like that would be a bit weird considering the fact that he's being made like 2 Eaton dolls in 1 year. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think the fact that they've chosen him for the Pre and Punk reproduction means that, fingers crossed, we will get Cade or Kobe, which I think would be really cool. So I think that's who the Bratz boy is going to be. In terms of the Bratz girls, I have a couple choices. I think Felicia, for sure. I know that they did a holiday Felicia, but that would have been 2 years ago now, like when this is coming out. And she's just so popular. I absolutely love her and would love to have one of her dolls. I don't have any Felicias, which is so upsetting to me because I would love to have her holiday doll, but also her campfire doll is really cute, and so is her Sweet Dreams. Out of the two, I think they'll go for Campfire Felicia, because I think that was her first appearance. The Campfire line is one of my favorites. They haven't done any dolls from that line yet, I don't think. So yeah, Campfire Felicia is my first pick for series 3. My second pick is Fiona, but I'm not too sure about her now. Before, I was convinced. I was like, it's got to be Fiona, because Fiona is iconic. She is iconic. She is gorgeous. She's always been one of my favorites. I loved her in the show, in the games. And I think she has some of the most beautiful dolls. But I'm going to talk about this a little bit more later in my video, but they did a poll for like, which dolls would you like to see? And the 4 options were Tokyo Go-Go, Fashion Pixies, Sunkissed, and Slumber Party, I think, were the 4 options. I personally voted for Tokyo Go-Go, because I think the dolls are really cool. And for me, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll talk about that. But Tokyo Go-Go won. And Fiona was in the original Tokyo Go-Go lineup. And they're going to do her again, I assume. So now I'm not sure if she'll be in series 3. Because, again, 2 Fiona dolls in 1 year. I don't know if they would do that. So I'm unsure. Before I was really confident in my Fiona guess, but now that she's going to be released with Tokyo Go-Go, I'm not entirely sure. I think if they do still do Fiona, it will be the original Fiona, like the first one. I can't remember what line she's from. The Funk Out Fiona, because she's just iconic in that outfit. That outfit is so, like, it's like burned into my memory because that's what she wears in the TV show as well. I think that's what she wears in the game as well. But I really love that outfit. I always loved that top. I always wanted it in real life. I think that's the one they'll do because I think that's the most iconic Fiona, especially considering that's how she is in the game and in the TV show. But that doll is actually probably my least favorite Fiona. I like the outfit, but the hairline, I don't know what was going on there, but the hairline on that doll is weird. And I think she has so many dolls that are so much nicer. Wildlife Fiona, Wanted Fiona, Princess Fiona. I think the screening for Wildlife Fiona is just gorgeous. And they haven't done Wildlife yet, but I don't know if they would pick Wildlife over like Funk Out Fiona. So I'm unsure of that, but I kind of hope if they do make Funk Out Fiona that they change her hair. I don't know if she's my favourite Fiona, but one of my favourite Fionas is Flashback Fever Fiona. But I don't want them to make Flashback Fever Fiona, and I will tell you why. Because I want a reproduction line of the Flashback Fever dolls. Because those Flashback Fever dolls are easily the best dolls that I think MJ's ever made. Specifically the Jade. That Flashback Fever Jade, my favourite Jade. One of my favourite Bratz dolls ever. She's like at the top of my wish list. And if they did a reproduction of Flashback Fever, I would be beside myself. So I don't want them to make a Flashback Fever Fianna, because I feel like when they make a, like reproduction of one doll from a specific series, it means they're not going to do that whole series. Because why would they? If they've already done one doll from them, they would just save that doll and make it with the whole line. So that's kind of like my theory. So I hope it's not Flashback Fianna, because then that means no Flashback Fever reproductions. And my heart can't take that. So I think it probably will be Funk Out Fianna. But I would really like it to be like Wildlife Fianna. I think we'll see Katia in series 3. And I say that because I can't see them doing a reproduction of the whole Genie Magic line. I don't know why. I feel like they maybe would have done it already, or it at least would have been in the options for us to choose this time around. I don't know. And I think as well, it's not really like the main person, at least I think anyway, from that doll line is Katia. I really like the Chloe from that line, and I really like the Megan as well. And the Sasha is really nice as well, actually. There's loads of nice. I like all the Genie Magic dolls, but I don't think it's enough to bring them all back, like to do all 6 dolls again. I think there's 6, yeah. Because I don't know. I don't think they had enough impact together, all 6 of them, to bring them all back. But I think Katia on her own, definitely. The other Katias that we have Holiday Katia, which they're not going to do a holiday doll in series 3. We also have, I think it's like Race Car Katia. She was in like the Class line. But I just don't, like, I feel like if you're going to do a Katia doll, you have to do Genie Magic Katia. That is like that's her whole stick. Like, that's her whole thing. Whereas I feel like with the other ones, she's obviously put in these lineups she's obviously in the other lines, but this was like her line because it's all to do with the movie, and the movie's all about her. So I feel like Katia, and I feel like definitely Genie Magic Katia. And I would love that. That would be really, really cool one to be able to own her again. And yeah. So then for my next pick for series 3, I think Phoebe. And I would love a reproduction of the twins, the original Phoebe and Roxy. But I just don't think we'll get that because we've had 2 Roxys now. We had Rock Angels Roxy, and we also had Pride Roxy that came with Nevra. And I feel like we haven't had a reproduction Phoebe yet. And I absolutely love Phoebe. I think Phoebe is gorgeous. She's one of my favourite dolls. Her purple eyes, stop it. Iconic. So I think it's about time that we had a Phoebe. Which Phoebe that will be, though, I'm not sure. I think it could be twins Phoebe. That was her first, appearance, and I feel like that's such an iconic Phoebe look. And especially if they're not going to do the twins like reproduction, have them together, I think they will have her in that outfit at least in series 3. I really love the screening on the twins Phoebe, and also her pink fluffy jacket. I love it. Yeah. There's a few other Phoebes. Obviously we have like Eye Candy Phoebe, which I kind of hope it's not. She's not my favorite Phoebe. Birthday Bash Phoebe is cute, but I feel like she's not very iconic. I feel like they tend to choose a version of that character that is quite well known, was quite a big release for them. Play Sports Phoebe is actually really cute. I really like her pink outfit. So that could be a kind of fun one. So next on my list is Vanessa. I don't know what it is about Vanessa. I was obsessed with her as a kid. I loved her in the Bratz Forever Diamonds game. It's like the only game she's in. She's not in any of the movies or anything. And I was obsessed. Anytime that I like could go and see her, I'd go and see her. I just thought she was like so gorgeous. I think her first appearance was Ice Champions, which I can't see them doing a remake of unless they changed them. So I don't have Vanessa, unfortunately, but I do have Dana and Maribel from the Ice Champions, and they're not like, oh, I wish I'd brought them in now, but they're not like normal Bratz dolls. They like their limbs all like click like this, and their hands are like round. They're like rounded, because they're supposed to be, as you click their legs, their arms go up, so they look like they're ice skating, right? Um, and they also just have a different look about them. Their screenings are a bit different. Like their eyes are a different shape to the normal Bratz. And I think their heads are almost a bit of a different shape. They just look very different to the standard Bratz dolls that we know. So I can't see them doing a reproduction of her in that kind of format. But potentially a Ice Champions reproduction, but a normal Bratz version, I would love that. I would 100% love that because the outfit that she wears for her Ice Champions doll is really cute. I really like the color scheme. I love the fluffy boots, and then you would have the ice skates as like as well to go along with it, and the little fluffy coat. I just think it's a really nice line. So I think if they're going to change her into a standard Bratz doll, it could potentially be Ice Champions, Vanessa. But then my last pick is Sheridan, and I think it'll be Forever Diamonds Sheridan. I just can't see, again, kind of like Genie Magic. I don't know why, but I can't see us getting a Forever Diamonds reproduction. Similar to Genie Magic, like Forever Diamonds, to a certain extent, is about Sheridan. And she's kind of, one of the bigger characters in that. And I think her look from the movie is also the most iconic with the red top and everything. And that's how her doll looks. And I just feel like they would choose to recreate just her rather than do everybody. Okay, if I had to like lock it in, series 3 predictions, I'm going with Campfire Felicia, Genie Magic Katia, Funk Out Fiona, Twins Phoebe, and Forever Diamond Sheridan. And then for the boy, I'm gonna go with Cade for wishful thinking. And I think it'll just be like classic Cade, like where his first one was. Like, my little backup guesses would definitely be Kobe for the boy, and I think Ice Champions Vanessa. So yeah, those are my series 3 predictions. I'm really excited to see if those are correct. I think even though Tokyo Go won, and they seem to be like, yeah, confirmed, because that's what this Instagram post is showing. It's gonna be Jade, Sasha, Chloe, Yasmin, and Fiona. I think they might still do Fashion Pixies because I think last time they did a poll, it was Pretty and Punk won, but then they also made, or like Girls Night Out won, but then they still made Pretty and Punk, or the other way around, like Pretty and Punk won, but then they also made Girls Night Out still. So I think potentially they'll also still make Fashion Pixies. My hope is that they change them. I'm not gonna lie. Because, and it's like such a shame as well because Fashion Pixies is one of my favorite movies. That to me is so nostalgic for my childhood. I used to watch that all the time, but the dolls are just a bit lackluster for me. I had Sasha as a kid, which breaks my heart now because she's in my loft somewhere. I know that she is. She's in my loft somewhere, but I just can't find her. But she's up. I will find her one day. But I had Sasha, and they changed like how the dolls looked. They're taller. I believe. And also, like, their heads are like almost like Barbie heads. Like, honestly, because there's pictures of the prototypes, I think the prototypes looked so much better. I think their hair was so much better. They look so much more movie accurate. Like the tops that they wear, yeah, the hairstyles, the makeup, they look 10 times better than the dolls that we actually got. I think it would be really cool as well if, kind of like how they're adding Sasha into the Pretty and Punk lineup, if they added Cymbeline into the Fashion Pixies one. I think Dee was kind of cool, but she's like the mum and she's only in at the very end. So I would really like Chloe, Jade, Sasha, Yasmin, Brianna, and Cymbeline, if they are going to do a Bratz reproduction of Fashion Pixies. And I think I would also really like for them to, yeah, look a bit more like the prototypes and just look more how they do in the movies, because the Pixie lineup that we got didn't look really anything like the ones from the movies. So that would be really, really cool. In terms of reproductions that I would want, I don't know if we'll get anything other than just those two lines in 2023. Like I said before, I would love a Flashback Fever reproduction, because I just want the chance to be able to buy that Jade for not an eye-watering price. And also, like, the Fianna from that line, gorgeous. The Sasha from that line, gorgeous. So I think that would be very, very cool. I would love Flashback Fever. That's kind of my personal, like, one that I feel like is probably a bit too niche to get remade, but I just really love it. So on this post on Instagram, they also have a designer series 4. So there's going to be 2 dolls for that, and they're going to be like the Cult Guy ones and the Moa Lola, that kind of thing. I honestly have no predictions for who these dolls are going to be or who they're going to be designed by. But I would like to see people we haven't seen before. So we've done Jade, we've done Chloe and Yasmin. Oh no, there was a Sasha as well. Who would I like to see? I think I would like to see Sasha again. Like a Kumi designer doll, that would be really cool. Like Kumi and Sasha maybe, actually. That would be really fun. Yeah, just like I'd love them to choose someone a bit more niche, like Kiana or Katia, Vanessa, Viana, someone that's just like not really been made yet. I think that would be really cool. Like when they chose Felicia for Moa Lola, absolutely loved that. So yeah, maybe like a Kumi and a Sasha. I would like that for designer dolls for sure, but I have no idea who I think would even, like, I have no idea who would be designing them, but I think they're going to be really cool. So then they're actually doing apparently a furniture reproduction, which I'm actually really excited about. So it's going to be the swing chair. One of the Bratz collectors I follow on Instagram, in her setup, she has this chair and I want it so bad. It's so cute. I just hardly ever see it come up, but I was like, that is really cute. I really want that. So I think I'll definitely try and get that. I think it's going to look so cute when I sit my brat in there. So I definitely want to get that. There's also a celebrity collector doll, which is interesting. Apparently it's going to have 2 outfits. And it's not known if it's actually going to be the celebrity or just designed by a celebrity. I really don't know who this could be. I really have no idea. Because obviously they just did the Paris Hilton Rainbow High doll, which was really cool. Yeah, I have no idea, but I'm really excited about that. That is a really cool idea. Imagine having a Bratz doll of yourself. I would die. That is my goal in life. That is my ultimate goal in life, is to be able to design a Bratz doll. That is elite. That is like top tier goal dream list. They've also got like shoe packs coming out, which is kind of interesting. And then they're doing a series 2 of the flashback minis as well. I love the minis, and I really hope that they bring them to the UK. Um, my boyfriend got two for me from America for my birthday, and they were so cute and I loved them. And I wish you could just easily buy them because they're quite expensive to get shipped all the way over here. Um, Series 2 though. I think I know like all the ones from Series 1. Who would they have in Series 2? They might do Sunkissed for Series 2. And Slumber Party. And another holiday one. Maybe like a holiday edition in there. Yeah, they did Dylan and Cameron, so I'm thinking maybe they'll do Eden and Kobe maybe in Series 2 minis. Maybe a Fiona. I don't really know. Yeah, what else would I like to see? Yeah, like I said, Flashback Fever. I think for me, rather than Slumber Party, I would prefer Nighty Night, I think it's called. Because they're the pajamas that the Bratz wear in the TV show. So for me, they feel more nostalgic. And I think maybe had that been in the vote, maybe it would have gotten a couple more votes than Slumber Party. Summer Party is still cute. I used to have Summer Party Sasha. But I don't know. I think having it be the ones from the movies is quite fun. I would love Class. So like the school one, but not the first edition. I really love Back to School Chloe. But I feel like because it's just like a kind of random line of just Phoebe, Chloe and Yasmin, that they probably won't do that. They would probably do like the Class, like the first edition one, because that also has Sasha. But then I don't know because there's no Jade. So I feel like that would be cool, like a Back to School Class one with first edition, Class first edition Sasha, and then Back to School Chloe. Yeah, I think a Back to School line would be really cool with, yeah, the Chloe from Back to School, and then like Sasha from Class, like a combination of Class first edition and then the Back to School ones, I think would be really cool. Like I would love Treasures. I love, to be honest, I love any of the ones where the fashions from those dolls feature in like the TV show and the video games because they're just super nostalgic to me. So I think the Treasures line would be really cool. The Sweet Dreams Slumber Party or Sleepover line, I think it is, because those outfits are just really, really cute. And again, they are in the Forever Diamonds game. A kind of niche one, so I don't think this would get made, but I really have a soft spot for the Welcome to Fabulous dolls. They're kind of like Las Vegas inspired, and I think they're really cool, especially the Chloe and the Sasha. I think they're absolutely gorgeous, so I feel like that would be quite a fun one for them to do. Another, I guess, maybe kind of niche one is the Flower Girls line. Like Nora from the Flower Girls line is on my wish list. She's a really gorgeous doll. I think that would be a cute one. I think it would be fun for them to do maybe like, yeah, one or two that aren't just the more mainstream lines that we all, know and love. I think, yeah, something like Flower Girls or Welcome to Fabulous would be a kind of fun switch up. The Campfire Girls have a special place in my heart. I think, yeah, if they make Campfire Felicia, they're not going to do the rest, but Campfire Phoebe is she's one of my favorites too. Oh, the Winter Wonderland dolls, again, so cute, so fun. I think if they did those around Christmas time, that would be really cool. Or if they did like a double pack of, who did I really like from that line? Yeah, if they did like a Sasha and Yasmin double pack for Winter Wonderland, or Sasha and Chloe, those are kind of my favorite outfits from that lineup. Dane is also in there. So yeah, that would be kind of cool if they didn't want to do the whole collection of dolls, because with each doll line you get like 5 or 6 girls in the lineup. So I think it would be kind of fun if, yeah, they did like for ones where they don't want to do the whole line, they do like 2 packs or something. I think that would be kind of fun, like Back to School, like Yasmin and Chloe, or Winter Wonderland, Sasha and Dana, like Treasures, Chloe and Jade, or, you know, however they kind of wanted to do them, like Sweet Dreams, Sienna and Yasmin, like something like that, because they used to do a lot of double packs. They used to do like a lot of sports ones. They would do the twins. They would do like best friends. So I think that would be a kind of cool thing for them to bring back a little bit. And as well, if they're gonna start doing furniture again, I would really love if they did a reproduction of Katia's room. Well, like Katia's bed, like the one that's shaped like the bottle, because that is so cute. I love that. And they could, like, if they're going to do Katya in season 3, they could release it around at the same time. I don't know. Those are kind of, yeah, those are my predictions and also hopes for dolls that we will get. I'm really excited when series 3, you know, finally gets announced, if I'm correct with my guesses. I hope so, because they would all be really, really cool dolls to own. That would be really fun. So we will see. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Let me know in the comments, who do you want to see? You know, what's the doll where you're like, I really hope they remake this one. I would love to know. Please subscribe. And yeah, like this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.